Right, so today here in the trial of Paul Manafort, the former Trump campaign chairman, his longtime deputy, Rick Gates, appeared here at the federal courthouse in Alexandria and testified against him, telling jurors that he had orchestrated a scheme with Manafort to conceal millions of dollars in offshore accounts. So Gates has been kind of the government's star witness. We've been expecting his testimony throughout this trial. It came here after a tax preparer had testified that there had been, Gates had been involved in trying to hide and disguise loans. Now, this is a pivotal part of the government's case where they have a co-conspirator who's coming in and telling the jurors how he committed these crimes alongside Manafort, and in his own words telling how, in many cases, this criminal conduct didn't benefit him, it actually benefited his longtime boss, Paul Manafort. And so for the defense, this is also a big day for them because this is the first time they get to see Gates and hear his testimony and what he's going to be telling jurors. Now, they have tried to pin the blame for any illegal conduct on Gates throughout this trial. And so we expect tomorrow for his cross-examination by defense attorneys for Paul Manafort to be quite bruising. We're kind of at the midpoint here in the trial. The prosecution has been pressed by the judge to hurry up and try to cut down on the amount of evidence that they're presenting. But today they questioned Gates for a few hours here, and they expect to question him again for more hours in the morning. Of course, that doesn't count additional cross-examination by the defense, who's built their case around him. So it'll be a long day tomorrow for Rick Gates. The way that this fits into the broader context of this case right now is that the prosecutors have built up so far evidence that they say shows that Paul Manafort hid foreign bank accounts, millions of dollars, and then also underreported his income. In addition, they've also showed evidence that he committed bank fraud by trying to get millions of dollars in loan by doctoring and falsifying the information. Where Gates comes into play is that he was the one that was actually doing a lot of the doctoring and falsifying of the records for Manafort, and his testimony today was that all of that was done on behalf of Manafort. It was something he was told to do and not something he did on his own, as the defense has tried to say. Another main thing that we learned today is that Gates admitted to the government that he embezzled hundreds of thousands of dollars from Paul Manafort through filing false expense reports over a period of years. And so this is a key thing that the defense had keyed in on before, but it's something that we had not heard Gates say in his own words.